Alrighty, here we are for the top 8 draft of the 64-person Single Elim Vintage Cube. No power? What the heck? I was accustomed to opening Black Lotus. Who we're passing to Gimli, being passed to by Mental Misstep. Man, Mental Misstep, that person just crushes. Alright. So, I feel like I want Heath over... I don't know how to do Doomsday Frantic Search stuff. Could take Grim Monolith. I think that's the other option. Is get a little fast mana action, but I feel like I'm just going to be really happy with taking a fetch land here out of a pretty weak pack. So let's do that. And lots of fetchable lands here in Scrubland, Taiga, and Badlands. There's also a Deep Cavern Bat and a Hymn to Torok. And I guess a Nissa, but less excited about that. Kind of like some cheap disruption in Bat or Hymn. There's also Force of Negation. That's very good. And there's a Scrubland. And a Bat, like, one of these lands should wheel, would be my thinking. I kind of want to take Bat. Like, I feel like I could also just take Scrubland as a nod to I'm maybe wheeling one of these two, because this pack is pretty good. There's lands, there's Judgment, Force, Nissa, Revoker, Flicker Wisp. But there's so many fetchable lands, like all the Triomes and stuff, that I think we can take Bat and pass up on the Scrub land, which plays nicely with this. Get a Life and Death, a bunch of like 4-color fetch land cards. True Name Nemesis is pretty good. Ballista Shelldock. It's really like kind of putting Gimli into blue, maybe, if they take Force into, Shelldock or whatever. What goes nice? I guess Archive is also fetchable by Heath. Maybe we just take Life Death. Is that crazy? Could try and do Reanimator. I just don't really like these cards. I don't know. I'm feeling like these packs have not been my favorite. Okay. Vamp Tutor. Ancient Tomb. Vent's not fetchable. Beza Fine. Do we want to take Vamp Tutor? And try and do Reanimator? Or do we just take Tomb? Laylee is also something. Also a little worried about like getting dead by some of these cards. Like if I'm trying to do some Reanimator shenanigans. Could just take Aspirant. It's a little slow. It's good, but it's a little slow. I'll take Vamp Tutor. We'll see what we can't do. I feel like there are possibilities to revert to something else. There's a Croxa and a Grave Titan. Grave Titan, not the most exciting reanimation target, but a reanimation target nonetheless. Delighted Halfling. There were some Mana Dorks. I just really don't love the Mana Dorks. I feel like you flood out a lot, and you just want cheap, impactful plays. There's a Staff. There's a Skyclave Apparition. Volcanic Island, Ghostfire Slice. Could do Oath. Reanimator with Oath and not play Bat. It's a little dicey. Could also just take Volcanic. I guess I'm taking Grave Titan. Not loving it. Sylvan Library, Questing Beast, Bloodghast, Eagles, Gitaxian Probe. And I guess Savannah for my Heath. Could try and draft the deck we just played against. Just some sort of green-white mid-range. Does Bloodghast do anything? Not really. What is powerful here? Lands? I guess District is fetchable. Let's take District. Ooh, that's powerful. Recurring Nightmare is a thing. That's definitely a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not crazy for Witherbloom Command to be the last card in the pack either. And I guess Hedge Mage is also fetchable. But we're going to take Recurring. That gives us a direction for sure. Zagoth Triome, fetchable by Heath. Thirst. Fire Covenant is also really good. Fire Covenant is also really good. Maybe we just take that. Yeah, okay. Elvish Mystic, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Delayed Fire Blast. I guess we take Mystic, like, if Black-Green ends up being... Like, if a bunch of Mana Dorks wheel, maybe we'll be happy about it. I guess Soul Cauldron is also hate for my graveyard stuff. Maybe we just do that. No, we'll take Mystic. All right, Scrubland Wield. That's nice. As did Taiga, but I think Heath being able to find black will be nice. And take Endurance here. Base is a card. We don't have to be green, right? We could just be black-white. Mardu. Unlikely, but it's a good card with Recurring Nightmare. Croak's a Wield, okay. Do that over Brawler and Oath. That's part of the calculus for taking Covenant too, is that I thought Croaksa could wheel. And take a Lavamancer over Library. Crop rotation. All right. Not a great first pack. Here we've got the One Ring versus fourth. I'm also, there's like Dragon Ray Channel. So I'm thinking about like, what do I want to, I guess I just want to take One Ring. Is there, I don't have a way to get rid of this yet. So we'll want some ways to like sack permanents or whatever. What are we going to wheel? We'll wheel a black card, Emperor of Bones or Preacher. Neither very exciting, but they're doable. I guess fourth gives me... I guess fourth is a little better. It gives me bodies for recurring, gives me a card in the graveyard for Croaksa. Kind of talking myself into fourth here. I'm going Mardu. And there's a Flage, speaking of going Mardu. Prismatic Vista, Troll, Supplier Looting. I mean, we could also just go red-white. Like, our black is not very good, especially if we don't end up getting Reanimator stuff, and we'll get playables. I'm going to take Flage here. And we'll see what happens. Bloodstained Mire, Thoughtseize. I think I need to take Mire. There's also a Sevin's Reclamation, a Snuff Out. But I'm definitely going to take Bloodstained Mire. Alright, Mystic is out. Lavamancer could be in. I guess Croxa and Flage is really, they're in each other's business quite a bit. They're also cute with Recurring Nightmare. I mean, you can't do it at, like, can't do it at instant speed. But just getting him back for the effects. I might want to be looking for stuff that makes bodies, like, that's why these three are very good at the top here. So we'll see what our color distribution ends up looking like, but that's partially why I think taking Mire is so important. And here we've got more options. Lingering Souls, and then two really good cards at the top of the curve, Archon and Atali, plus a Talisman and our colors. But I think we're going to take... Gosh, do we take Archon or do we just take... Lingering Souls is so good with recurring. And I don't really think I'm gonna be Reanimator. We're just missing so many of the pieces for it. All right, let's take Lingering Souls. There's an Exhume, a Seasoned Pyromancer. I think we just take Raucous Theater. Seasoned Pyro is good. It's really, really good. Especially if we end up shifting more to red, white, and like splash recurring. Our curve is terrible if we do that, but our curve's pretty bad anyway. But I think just the land will be good. So let's assume Life Death is out. Mana's very good. Wheeling that Faithless Looting would be pretty sick. There's a Savai Triome. Speaking of mana being good, there's a Sunfall. And I guess a Necromancy. I think just Triome here. Might wield the Souls of the Lost, which I could definitely see playing because it is nice with the Titans and with recurring and with Lingering Souls, I suppose. Discard that. A shame we passed Thoughtseize. I mean, we had to. I had to take Mire, I think. But Hand Disruption would be pretty choice. I'd even settle for like Inquisition or whatever. Bitter Reunion. Stoneforge. Or a Blackland. Heath can fetch Bayou. Mire can fetch both. Is there any blue? No. Bitter Reunion's not bad. Discard a card. I could see wanting Stoneforge too, but discard a card. Like, that's actually pretty synergistic for us. I think I'm going to take it. And now we take a Sacred Foundry over Chandra. Again, just get our mana as good as possible, especially out of these packs where, like, yeah, powerful 4-drop, but that's cube, baby. Channeler, excellent. Thrilled to see that. That's actually, again, really good. I just want more stuff that interacts with the graveyard. So happy to see Channeler. So still looking like red-black. I think probably not playing Vamp Tutor at the moment. Oh, Faithless Looting Wield. Let's go. Yeah, Faithless Looting is excellent. We're also really in the market for some Goyfs. Really in the market for some Goyfs. Take Looting. Take Flames for the board. Or the main. What's my interaction? It's pretty slim. It's actually non-existent. Fiery Covenant or Fire Covenant and Flage currently. And Lavamancer. Yeah. Talisman? Could play Talisman. I don't think I'm playing Boots or Bazaar. And Survival Recurring. Satya. Hired Claw. And wow, Once Upon a Time Last. That's surprising. I guess I am playing Tribal Flames at the moment. 2 mana, deal 3. Not a single piece of power, but we do get a Fury, which I'm excited about. Fury Recurring Nightmare is excellent. Passing Gimli more blue, if that's what they are indeed on. Marsh Flats pass. It like hurts a little, but our mana's really good. And a free spell. Seems like an excellent spot to be in. Might wheel what? Brutality will certainly wheel Scrapwork Mutt and play it probably again, like just something to do early that interacts with the yard. So Inquisition of Kozilek, Duress. Can't really go wrong with more mana, but like I said, like we're doing so well here. Do we want to play Commercial District? I think still yes. Karakas, Flage, and Karakas Kroxa, Karakas Beza. Passing a Mana Drain. Passing a Duress. It's got to be Karakas, I think. Karakas is so good for us. So good. It's not so good against us. It's so good against us if we end up escaping these. But it's also just like, it's just so good. I think we take it. Sad to pass Duress. Might wheel Courtyard or Vents. But yeah. I also think someone might be doing Reanimator, so nice to have that. Hello, Ragavan. Hello. That's a great card to get past. What else? Dak, Confluence, Brewmaster, Cut Down, Kumano, but Ragavan for sure. Oliphant? Reprieve? I mean, I see the Oko, but what can you do? Sorin, Virtue, Passage, Oliphant, or Reprieve. Oliphant's good with Nightmare, and just good as gets a thing in the bin for Kroxa and Flage. And it finds all 3 of our colors. Might be worth taking Oliphant. And hope to wheel Sorin, which I think is very possible. And Sorin Flage is awesome. Renin 6. What am I passing up on? Archfiend gets Madness with Faithless Looting and Bitter Reunion. And obviously great with Recurring Nightmare. I mean, we do have Commercial District and 2 ways to fetch it. So we could play Ren in 6. It's not crazy. I mean, it's mostly crazy, but it's not the craziest. Otherwise, I'm taking Bone Crusher or Shadowgrange Archfiend. Oh, also Oliphant Confined District? Yeah, I'm taking Ren in 6. Challenger, City of Traders. Kind of nothing here. We'll just take Vantage. Make our mana better. I don't think City of Traders is what I want in my 4-color double escape deck. Blood Tithe Harvester is nice. There's a Concealing Curtains. Showdown of the Scalds, but we'll just take Harvester. Does a lot. The blood token is really nice, and like it being able to put stuff in the bin from our hand, get in the bin to come back with recurring. See about this Ren in 6. Anya's Ravager. It's a way to get stuff in the bin. I actually think this card's going to be good in our deck. Yeah, we definitely passed all, like, someone's going to have Snapcaster, Counterspell, Mana Drain. Not ideal, but I don't know how to draft those decks anyway. Stomping Ground as another source for Ren in 6, or Mutt and Brutality, I guess. I like the idea of playing Ren in 6, obviously. I'm a sicko. But I think that's better than... Mutt is just so medium, I think. And we got lands and Golos. Golos is interesting. No way to make blue. But like... So should I just take Vents? Tapped lands feel rough. I think we take Golos. We'll see. And we got a Brewmaster. Exile up to 1 target card from our graveyard and make a food. Food you control have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Hazel's Brewmaster. Incidental Graveyard Hate is good. I'm going to take that over Kamano. And here's a bunch of nothing. Guess just take Malcolm from the blue drafter. And we get Archfiend. I'm going to play it, I think. That's going to be spell number 23. Okay. Mardudu with a Ren in 6. It's 4 green sources. Looting and Reunion. And Harvester as ways to get this out there. Plus we have Oliphant as a... So it's 17 lands plus Oliphant. Okay. And no green is right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. Let's go 8 black. And then I don't even know if I need a plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. I guess I don't have that much black either. We'll do the plains. We'll do 3, 3, 1. No Miser's blue source for Golos, right? I guess Ragavan makes treasures. That's the one blue source. Oh, I forgot that Anya's Ravager and Shadowgrange is also pretty cool. All right. Mar-do-do. Let's see what it can do. All right, here we are for round 1. Would I like to play first? Yes, and I will keep. We'll go get some sort of red land and probably play Harvester on 2. And what is that some sort of red land going to be? Foundry, I guess? Yeah, it's the only untapped one. Opponent mulls to 6. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cycle. Yep. Okay. Drop Harvester. Entomb. Yep, could be quick. Could be quick. Entomb Atali. Now, I didn't really end up with any graveyard hate. Yep, there's Reanimate. It's going to be really hard. They got Fury. Gross. And Scrapwork Mutt. This is going to be very quick, this game. I mean, I guess we have Caracas, so it's not all is lost. Not all is lost. So do we start with looting? No. I think we pitch looting, play Channeler. Croxa. No need to do it now, but and then are we trade? I think we're just chumping. Yep. Probably want to not play Croxa against the Reanimator deck. There's Preacher. Yeah. I guess let's loot. You're late. Yeah. All right. Quick game 1. Kind of mirror-ish. Endurance is my Graveyard Hate. I guess Brewmaster, but it's a little slow. Yep, I think we're running it back. I don't really have much of a sideboard. All right, we'll be on the play. Yeah, that's a keep. It's slow, but any third land. We have a surveil for a third land. Top, and hopefully this is a good Fury hand. Okay. Advantage. Yeah, I guess if Fury is bad here, we're kind of wrecked. Duress. Rip fourth. Rip my turn 3 play. Actually makes my hand quite a bit worse. Savagely. Okay. Dashed Ragavan is nice. Yeah. What do you got? Badlands. Can't play it. All right. Well, we can play a Beza and draw a card. Land number 3. Activated abilities. Okay. Mutt, sure. Are you gonna Mutt bin? Is this a bin a creature and reanimate? Pitch Fiery Confluence, okay. Hold Tribal Flames for now. I think I like Flage and Ragavan. Though it's possible we just want to play. No, Beza doesn't do it for us right now. Could Brewmaster. Also doesn't really do it. I think Flayed Dragavan seems good. I know it gives them the opportunity to rummage again. Arena of Glory. Chandra, sure. Red. Has to be kill Ragavan, yeah. Okay. Pretty sick, because now it's now out of Fury range. So what do we do? Just play Beza? We could play Brewmaster. Play Brewmaster, exile Mutt. Beza's not doing anything here. It's just going to be a 4/5. Oh, if they have more life. But they don't. All right, so let's just play Brewmaster, I think, and exile the Mutt. Scalding Tarn. Get a white source. Oh, red, Atali. Wow. No. What? Yes. Hasty Atali. Yeah. Very scary. What do you get? Mox Emerald and Renin 6. Okay. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Can I please draw a red card? If I don't draw a red card, then it's still very bad. I guess a land is also somewhat helpful. That's neither. That is neither. So we're forced to kill Chandra and then take 7 again. I guess I can crack the food. I don't have to. Like, I can just Tribal Flame Chandra as it's dealing 3 and then attack, crack the food. Bad. All right, attack Chandra, exile Confluence, Flames, Chandra, pass. Or Crack Tarn. Running 6 with their fetch land going nicely. Oh, I know, I didn't have the... I was like, oh, I should have sacked or sort of exiled the fetch land. I didn't have the opportunity to do so. Rafine's Tower. Gut. Wow. All right. Land, please. Uh-huh. So if we don't draw a land, we can just play Beza and gain and get a treasure, which is something. But I guess that honestly drawing a red card would be best then, because I could play Beza and Fury. Opponent is tanking. Okay. Red card. Stomping Ground. Okay. So I'm going to just shock it in, play Fury, hope. Like, if they have a removal spell, we're dead. We're dead to a sneeze, really. Dead to any hasty thing. Other option is land tapped, play Beza. I'll get 2 1/1s. Maybe that's better. I'm going to be facing down 2 4/1 menaces. Oh boy. Go up to 10. Have to double block this. Have 2 1/1s. Double block. Or no, not, because they can pick off a 1/1. Double block and chump. No, I would just be dead to... Restless Vents. As it stands, like, I basically have to operate like they have nothing. And if they have nothing, then I have to play Fury. Because I go to 1 on board at the moment. So 2 1 1. Done. Like, the plan is double block Atali. Take 1 from Renin 6. Take 2 from Restless Vents. Entomb. Terrifying. Can't be good for me. I would imagine they don't have Archon because it was in the same pack as Atali. Othari. Oh no. Flying lifelink haste plus they get the 2/2. Just gotta hope they don't have reanimate. Which, like, they're not doing anything yet, so maybe they don't. Oh, animate dead. Okay, that's game, right? Yeah. Send. Yeah. The tapped and attacking token is what really gets us here. And trample. And everything. All right. What can you do? GG's to our opponent. And let's take a look at the draft. Let's see. Let's see if there's something else I could have done. All right. To satisfy all the people probably screaming at their screens at the moment, I just wanted to review the draft just to see what else I could have done. So the other pick that I was considering in the Heath pack was Grim Monolith. So let's say you take Monolith first. Then you're just like really upset. Maybe you take Force of Negation and just decide to try and draft blue artifacts. That is an option, right? And then you've got Shelldock. And then you've got Ancient Tomb. And then Volcanic. And then Gitaxian Probe. Like Relic or Metamorph. I mean, take Triome. Not much wheels. I mean, you might play Mightstone, Weakstone. And then it's hard to know. And then you definitely take One Ring. I don't really know how that deck wins, though. I'll be curious to see. I wish I could know, like, who ended up drafting blue and if that person is going to end up winning, but yeah, and then it's just hard to know what you might take, but I think we ended up with a powerful deck. And we had a chance if our opponent doesn't do a Atali twice, I think, but you know, well, what can you do? You get an afternoon of some high stakes Magic and you move on. I probably won't end up trying more of these 64-person drafts, but we'll see. I might get an itch to do some feeder leagues this weekend, and then we back at it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.